Hi guys, today I'm going to be making something colorful and flavorful. Take a look at it. Cilantro lime rice. It's so easy to make and it's so tasty and beautiful to look at also. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. Over the ingredients that we're gonna need. Alright, so because it's cilantro lime rice, we're gonna need cilantro. I pulled a few pieces off of the branch and I washed it already. We're gonna use lime and not lemon. This is washed too. This is 2 cups of broth, and of course I made my own broth, but you can totally go to the store and buy the stuff that's in the box or in the can. But just make sure you check for MSG and for the sodium, okay? Because the broth tends to have a lot of sodium, so get the low sodium one. This one doesn't have any salt at all in it yet, but I'm gonna season it to my taste. This is 2 cups of long grain rice. We're going to use some garlic, and I'm not a big garlic lover, so I buy my garlic like this from Costco, and I just use a little bit as I need it, and it lasts forever. I have a little bit of onions here, and now we're going to move over to the stove where I have our skillet all ready to go, and I'm going to get some olive oil, and we're going to get this started. So the first thing I'm doing is adding a little bit of olive oil to the saucepan and then my minced garlic. And of course you guys know if you don't have olive oil, you can go ahead and add any other cooking oil or butter, okay? Now it's time to add my onions and I want to make sure I get them all in there. And then I'm going to give this a quick stir because I want this to saute for about a minute or so. We don't have to let this cook for too long, alright? Now it's time to add the long grain rice in, and I've washed the rice. I do realize that a lot of people don't wash their rice before they cook it, but I'm used to that, so that's what I've done. And now it's just a matter of giving this a stir for about a minute or so. We want the rice to get lightly toasted, but it's not going to change color or anything, okay? So now it's time to add our broth. And this is the 2 cups of broth. I did not add anything to this to season it. Remember, this is my homemade broth. And I'm going to give this a quick stir. Now it's time to add the cilantro. And you can cut the cilantro smaller if you'd like. And look, I added a whole lot, right? And then the lime juice, and then a light dusting of salt. And then I'm going to allow this to cook until all the liquid is cooked out of the rice. And shh, don't tell Jada that I've put the zest in because she absolutely hates zest. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and stir this. And I think this is not cooked enough, so I'm going to go ahead and add an extra cup of water to this, okay? And then just give this a stir. And put the lid back on and allow this to cook until the water's cooked out. Alright, so after 20 minutes, it's done. Take a look, it's done. And remember what we're not disclosing to Jada. That I put some of the zest in it. I don't like zest either. But I just wanted it to look pretty, right? So take a look. Let's put some of the cilantro on the top. And this is ready to serve by itself, like next to enchiladas on a platter or inside of a burrito. So tune in for the very next show and I'll show you what I'm going to do with this. Don't forget to check out my website to purchase a copy of any of the books. Go to bearpantryshow.com and click on the store tab. Alright guys, so this is what happened. After I added in that extra cup of water, I tasted it and it was a little bit too bland, so I went ahead and added a little bit more salt to my taste. Now normally I don't put salt when I'm making white rice, but if I'm making flavored rice, I always put some salt in it to give it that extra oomph. So I want you guys to know that with the lime juice in it, it wasn't too sour, it was just really tart. And I also want you guys to know, if Belizeans are watching, this rice is a little bit harder than the rice that we're used to, because we make our rice pretty soft and pretty fluffy. It's a little bit harder, but don't worry because it does soak and it's not going to break your fillings out, okay? Anyways, I am feeling so much better, guys. I was sick for like 8-9 weeks. I'm feeling a whole lot better. The only thing that I can't do now is lay back completely flat on the bed or on the couch. I need a little pillow. Because if I lay back completely flat, I'll get the vertigo. But I don't get it when I lay to the left or lean to the left. I can stand, I can eat, I can walk, I can talk, I can work, I can drive, I can get in here and cook and do all the shows I want to do. And I'm pretty happy again. So keep the prayers going, and thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like the video, hit like below. Share it with your friends and family for me. And of course, like I just said earlier, tune into the next episode because I'm going to show you what I'm going to make with this rice. Until I see you guys again, take care. Please check out my review channel right here on YouTube. It's called Bear Pantry Talk. Also, check out my vlog channel. It's called Babs Bear Talk.